Have you ever wanted to play Gorilla Tag? Well, you can. Let me show you how. I want to say that my mic cuts out some few times, and you need a MetaQuest 3 or 3S to play Gorilla Tag. And to play Gorilla Tag, I'll put in the videos. But I just wanted to say that my the voice inside the Gorilla Tag cuts out some few times. So when it cuts out, I'm just gonna put this over. Wait, what? Overlay. What I'm trying to say, if I even know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I'm sorry about that, and yeah, goodbye. First step of walking is you want to put your right arm or your left arm, it doesn't matter which one. You want to put it out, and then your other arm wants to go out too. So you want to keep repeating that motion until you learn how to walk. Then, running. Running is like the same thing as walking, but a little bit more faster. So you want to put your hand out, and then you want to twist your body a little bit to put your other arm out. So you want to keep repeating that until you learn how to run. Sometimes you look goofy in real life when you're playing, but it's worth it. So do this and put your other arm right next to it, but a little bit more behind. Second step is pinch climbing. Pinch climbing is these walls right behind me. So let me show you. Pinch climbing is easy. You want to hug the wall and then pull up. So you're hugging the wall and then you want to pull up like this with that motion. Oh, I fell. And then when you keep repeating that, you could do this. Let me put third person. You could do this. And that's how you pinch climb. Second thing about these walls is learning how to go up them too without pinch climbing. First, you want to hit this wall. Let me put the camera on. Hit this wall, and then you want to hit the other wall like this. So you first want to jump, and then hit the wall, and then hit the other wall. So let me put my camera a little bit more further. So first, you want to do this. Put your hand, and then you want to do this. Like like you're a bird, practically. Flapping your wings up in the air. Until you have that motion. So it would look like kind of like this, and I'll do it first person because third person looks a little bit goofy. Okay, so you wanna jump, put your right hand, then your left hand, and then you keep wanna push the wall from your arms. So each time your hand is on the wall, you wanna push away. You don't need lots of strength, but you also need a little bit um. It, okay, how do I say this? You might get tired some few times, and I don't even use this method because it gets too competitive. Second step is these snowballs. Snowballs are good, but also bad. First, what you want to do is you want to get a snowball, like how I just did, from only those piles with the blue on it. These snow cannot get that pile. Okay? So first you want to throw the snowball, and then you want the elevator. Elevator is the same thing as pinch climbing, just with one hand. So let me show you that. So first, when you're pinch climbing, you first wanna put your arm in, and the only reason you could put your arm in the wall is because your arm doesn't have a hitbox. This is why when you tag someone on here, you can't not tag them, and only their head or their body. That's all. So first, when your hand is in, you wanna put wrist at a circle motion so you could go up. And yes, you need long arms so you could do this. There's one YouTuber, Elliot, and he could do it first try because he's a pro at it, but he has short arms. And then, yeah, it would look like a little bit like this. This is one of the hardest motions. So this part I was trying to, this is one of the hardest things to do, but I got interrupted by my cousins. So yeah. Sorry, I got interrupted by my cousins because it's a little bit embarrassing when you're talking to a camera in Gorilla Tag while you're in real life just moving your arms. Looks a little bit stupid, right? Anyways, I recommend not doing elevatoring unless you're good at it. But still, our next step is wall climbing. Wall climbing is when you're going up the wall and not going down. Cause in this game, gravity is a thing. So first, when you're wall climbing or wall running, first you wanna jump, put your hand, and then you wanna put your other hand. So you wanna push your hand on it when you jump on it, and then do this, and then you wanna push off the wall and then do this with your other hand. So let me show you how that looks. And the only reason I can't make it all the way up is because there's walls called slippery walls, and slippery walls makes you not get out of the map. Sorry. My dog. Anyways, that's how you wall climb. Wall run is a whole different thing. Wall run is when you're actually going up the wall. So first you wanna jump, put your right hand if you're doing it on this side, your left hand is gonna be on this side. So when you jump, you wanna jump and then you wanna put your right hand or your left, and then you wanna push up with only one of your hands. And then when you make it at the end of the wall, you wanna turn your body to the other side so you could do your other arm. And then when you actually make it all the way up to slippery walls, you need a little bit more force to do it. But slippery walls is not that hard as it seems like. Well, I just messed it up, but it's not that hard. Okay? And above slippery walls is red walls. Red walls is more slipperier and it's gonna be harder to get out of the map. So the only time you can actually get out of the map if you restart your game, delete the game, or have mods. And I recommend that you don't have mods because you could get banned. Second step, branching. Branching is one of the easiest but almost the most hardest things to do in Gorilla Tag. One of the hardest skills, but also the easiest when you actually get it. First, you wanna. Oh, I'm not in first person. First, you wanna jump to a branch, and it could be any branch. It doesn't matter which branch it is. And I wanna take off my cosmetics so it doesn't show it. So let me just take that off. Alright, so you could jump on any branch like this one. And then what you want to do is you want to jump to other branches like this. Sometimes you do have to go on the floor to get more angles, but with this you could actually have more experience with it. And branching is one of the easiest things on Gorilla Tag for me, especially. That's my opinion. For some players, it's a little bit hard, but also it's because they just don't listen at all. And so if you guys listen to me, you guys would be able to do it easily. Another thing with branches is that you have to scale. Scaling is just going up the tree. So you want to jump, go on this branch, and then you just want to go up the other branches up here. Sometimes you do have to pinch climb, and oh, don't mind that. Bam! I'm already up the tree. Scaling is just going up the tree and not worrying about just branching the whole time. So that's how you play Gorilla Tag. And yeah, I could show you the other maps, but they're not big of a deal. Forest is it's gonna be your main map most of the time, cause you will know more stuff in forest, except for like mountains, cause mountains is a little bit easy too. So first, you wanna what am I saying? Okay, and let me try that again. So I was editing my videos and I noticed that some were missing. So I was checking and I saw that they got corrupted. So I'm gonna say now that I'm gonna be in a lobby showing you guys the skills that I was saying. And there will be some parts that I didn't teach you because they're a little bit more like harder to explain to you guys. So I might just show it into the video and not like teach you guys it because I'm not trying to record the whole thing all over again. Anyways, yeah, that'll be all. And I hope this doesn't get corrupted too. And yeah, officially ended the round because I tagged everyone. And I have to mute these people too. Or else I'm gonna get copyrighted or a strike if they say anything bad. So first, I'm gonna put some music so you guys don't have to hear me yap the whole time. So yeah, let me just mute this. Okay, I unmuted it because I forgot to say that I will be talking to them, but you guys won't be able to hear them or me, only the music. So yeah, hope you guys like the music. I chose it myself, and bam, there you go. Well, that would be all. Thanks for watching. And my class, if you guys have a question, please raise your hand so I could call on you guys. Anyways, goodbye, like and subscribe. Peace out.